Hi, I hope you're doing well today. My name is Cynthia at Including You Journals, and I'm so glad to have you with me. Today, I want to create a journal card, so it's large. This is a security envelope that I was mailed recently, and I really like this green pattern, so I want to utilize it in a journal that I have coming up. And I have found that I am simply loving vellum. So I'm just on a vellum kick lately, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this into a little flip here, and I'm looking to see if I am in camera, excuse me. Make a little flip here with some fabric so that it can flip up, and I'm not going to decorate the back of this because it can be journaled on, and then I'm going to go ahead and cover the back as well with some manila paper so that it can be journaled on. Let's see. And I'm glad you've joined me today. It was raining this morning when I videotaped, and I had videotaped a little earlier, trying to make sure that I have enough videos for when I'm going to be away for a few days. But it started out raining and has turned off to be an absolutely gorgeous day today. I'm thrilled. Beautiful Sunday afternoon here in southeastern Tennessee. And I'm just covering this back part of the page so that we can have a journaling spot. And I don't measure very often, so let's see if I'll cut this down just a hair. I'm trying not to be too close to the camera so that I don't cause the focus to go in and out, and I hope that's not happening. And then let's see how much more room I need. And my measuring, as you can see, is to simply go a little out from the card width and height. Okay. And because I am, let's see, I want to make sure I'm not overlapping too much. Okay, a little. Let's just go ahead, even though I really like page numbers, let's go ahead and cut that off so that the overlap is not too much. I'll turn it over to the back side and cover this with that manila paper. I don't always like using glue stick when I'm doing something quick like this, simply because it does bubble up your paper because of the wetness of it. I really like using this art glitter glue. It dries so quickly without the bubbling. It does help me to get into the edges, and I don't always do that well with my glue sticks. So that's why I'm using both glue stick and art glitter glue. I'm just trying to make sure I have plenty of time to do what I'm doing here. Just a simple backing, not worrying about how the back looks exactly. It's going to be journaled on, and I just wanted some manila paper that could cover all of that text that was on the back of that envelope. And all I used was the handle of my scissors there. Let's see, I see some, I still didn't get all the way to the edge for all of my using of art glitter glue, but that's okay. We can do that. And that glue will wipe away so that you're not having a glossy edge or glossy stain there on the paper. And I'm also going to burnish in this direction as well, or from this side, I should say. I'm just trying to make sure that the pages have all adhered very well to what I'm using, so I'm excited about that. Okay, great. Now that gives us that part. And then I said that I wasn't going to do any kind of decorating, but I may put a little card of some kind inside. I really think that is so pretty all on its own. Isn't that beautiful? But I thought possibly about maybe putting this kindness card here as a pocket so that the owner could put something in it. I can see kindness. It's not detracting from everything else, and I do think I'm going to go ahead and do that on this little card. I think it would be a lot of fun. And it is just a copy or a creation of what might be a vocabulary card in an old box of vocabulary cards. Now, I could glue the top of this vellum on here, but I would prefer to add it and to make it as a flip. So that's how I'm going to deal with this. Let's see what little ribbon trims I have handy. And I do have a little bit of this really fine material. I really like it frayed, so I'm going to do just a little bit of fraying on my own. And I think that's going to be more than enough, but I'm trying to decide if I want it to come over. And if I do, I'm probably going to want a little bit of, oh yeah, that looks good. And I don't know, there's something about that that kind of makes it look old to me as well. So let's see. Go ahead and put this bottom part down first, or back part. And I don't have to glue on this. I don't know why I grabbed the material to glue on. I could have glued right on the card itself, which would have been great. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. You can see it's adhered there. And then making sure I have that right. Come right on the top of this little edge here. Look how pretty that already is. That beautiful design with the green design in the background. You can see the little tuck or pocket that's here on the inside. And when you pull it out of the journal, you're going to have this whole journaling area here. So I can journal here. I love that. Wouldn't that be fun to journal on? I think so. And then I can also journal on the back. I just thought that might be a little bit tighter, might have been sticking up a little bit more than it could have or should have been, so I'm just trying to maneuver that down a little. Okay, yeah, it was stuck up just a little bit more than I wanted. It's very simple. I know this is a short video. There's not a lot of decorating going on, but something so useful and so pretty in a journal. So let me grab a journal. Excuse me for reaching. Let's see if I have a tuck spot somewhere. And I do, and I typically use tuck spots more than I use. Now this one is not in the right place. Let me go to another one. It's gonna be stuck where that card won't go into it. Okay, but here. If I have a tuck spot, then I can put this right into my journal and it's gonna fit there. And of course I could move it out a little bit, and I will look for that when I make my pocket or tuck spot to go in the journal. And no, this is not the page to put it on. There's too many clashes of what's going on in the background for me, but in a journal, I think it will be great to have a little card just like that. I'm looking for another tuck spot just to see if I see one. That's a pocket. Okay. Pockets, flips, same kind of background. So we'll wait until we get it to the right place, but this is a cute thing. And I don't have my lace trim here, but I'm gonna go get just a piece of lace trim to finish that up. And then I have a journaling card, a nice big journaling card. And I like these oversized cards. Thank you to Rachel at Roxy Creation, and also Wendy at Wendy's Journal Adventures, who sometimes stretch me to not always think about doing something just small, but to oversize it to put it in a journal. And that's where that part of the creation comes from. But here we can journal. And here we can journal. I love it. I hope you do too. I hope you're inspired to go do something totally different and on your own. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. Bye.